Hey y'all, and welcome back for the last video of the semester. Today we'll be talking about meeting others and how you can do that in various ways. Nonverbal communication in the family, more specifically with infants, and nonverbal communication at work, more specifically gestures and body movement. So for starters, meeting others. When we were children, we met new people at school through our parents and through many after-school activities such as sports and dance. We generally did not have a say in how we met other people because it was usually prearranged for us. Such as in school, a class had already had a set roster, and we had no other choice but to meet them. We had no say in it no matter what. As we got older and social media has become more present, people would meet new friends and partners through that. However, it is not always the safest thing to do, such as dating apps. I'm sure y'all have heard of Dateline. While it may not be the safest, it is a huge way people interact and meet new people. Another example for young adults and adults in general would be bars. One of my best friends met her fiance at a bar. Again, this may not be the safest thing, but it is effective. We also have blind dates and setups with mutual friends. Something a lot of people hate, some people love, some people meet their life partners through. Who knows? Where the two individuals going on the date try to collect as much information about the other person before the date. Lastly, we have work friendships, which is how I met my best friend, Tia. No matter how you meet someone, there is a few things you tend to do, such as worry about attractiveness of if this is someone you are trying to date, get to know one another, see if you have a shared interest. This goes with pretty much every friendship and relationship, and pay attention to the people's vocalics and body language. Nonverbal communication in the family, more specifically with infants, as well as we all should know, or at least I hope we all know, infants cannot talk. However, the process of communication begins at birth. Once a child is born, he or she begins to receive a number of stimuli from their environment, such as sounds, feelings, temperature, light, and touch. Infants do, however, learn to use kinetic behavior to communicate from their parents. Infants communicate bodily and emotional needs through contact, touch, and smiling behavior. Parents are also able to differentiate what different cries and noises their child makes, such as when they're hungry, tired, or need a diaper change. Parents, especially moms, are so good at differentiating what their child is trying to say and the mumbling, no matter their age. They blah, 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 and be like, oh, he just wants Cheetos. Give him Cheetos. Nonverbal communication at work, more specifically gestures and body movement. When communicating with someone at work, it varies drastically between just coworkers on the same level as you, to your boss, clients, parents, if you're a teacher or child care worker, etc. And one way we elaborate on message is through body movement and gestures. Body movement and gestures provide some information about our relation to others at work. When it comes to gestures, we interpret them in several ways. Being a high or low superior / subordinate can be interpreted differently. For example, a high status superior may lean back in their chair, clasp their hand behind their neck, and avoid eye contact. A high status subordinate may rest one arm on their desk, another one on the back of their chair. And do not look at the superior while listening. Low status superior may lean slightly back in their chair, rest their arms on their desk, gaze at both the speaker and away. Low status subordinates may lean slightly forward in their chair, face directly at the speaker, and actively listening and nod their head approvingly. So next time you're at a staff meeting, try to notice how everyone acts. Does the boss act like a high status superior? How do you fellow coworkers act? You might want to start noticing their body language and gestures. Nonverbal communication, something we have been doing since birth and something we will continue to do until we're no longer here. I know, that might be a little morbid. This has been a great class and a great semester. I hope y'all all finish strong. Good luck.